Oh, hello. Guten Morgen to all of you wonderful, wonderful chatters. Apparently, monitoring's not going to work today, but that's okay. What's today? Wednesday? Happy Wednesday? You know what that means is hump day! I don't know why, today feels like Thursday to me. In my head, it's Thursday. It's good that it's not, because I got a lot of stuff I still need to get done this week. But anyways, it's neither here nor there. We're not muted. Camera's going. Chatbot or the chat stuff seems to work. Well, hot dog. Let's do some warm-up stuff maybe. What have I done? What have I not done in a minute? Kind of the theme for today is like, I think I've been stuck on doing the same thing for I don't know, a week or so, and it's not that it's been getting boring. I wouldn't say that. But I would say it's just a little stale, perhaps. So let's play something that's not stale. This Coprosh number 16 looks decent. Decent to read. We'll see. Not really as much of a warm-up, because I'm warming up. I've been warming up for 30 minutes or so. So this is just a further warm-up. Not like the first thing you would do, first thing you start playing. This would be once you've already got some. That doesn't matter. Anyways. Excuse me. Interesting. But I will say, if you're going to get me on something like this, don't do it in a week where I've just been practicing the cello suites. I've been doing this exact same thing, but like an octave or 2 octaves down. You can't catch me with this, like, with these oompas, you know? I'm not talking about Willy Wonkas. Where should we start from? Probably about there. Shoot. What a weird ending. Kind of a wet fart of an ending. Whatever. That's a Cope Rush. Number 16. It's kind of whatever. These are not like 18 would be a really good one to do. Ads are done. Yo, what's up, Professor? Good to see you, my guy. How are things? Kind of trying to figure what I want to play. Don't really know. Like 3 minutes of ads before they let me in. You must have caught it right at the start of the roll. Apologies. I don't know if Twitch likes you ad blockers all that much, but you're not going to offend me if you find a solution around that. I do not like the advertisements on my thing. Holy cow! What in the world? Not often I get that sort of a reaction these days. But like, I turned the page, and this is what I see. And I don't even know where to begin. Because like the whole, it starts off here. What the Jesus Christ? What am I supposed to do with this? I don't even know what these, like these are so many ledger lines. Is that a C? I legit have to count these. Hold on. I think it's a C. It makes sense with the key that it's just like, don't use ad blockers? You're just raw dogging the internet in the year of our Lord 2026? What? I don't go anywhere without an ad blocker. No shot. When I watch ads, the big guys play the people I watch a little. When I watch ads, the big guys play the people I watch a little. I don't know what the big guys. I'm not sure I follow. Maybe I'm just not quite awake enough yet because it's been a morning. God damn, this is so. It's from a C. Jeez. Opay. Yeah, that's true. That is true. That is true. Actually, it is very little. It is very. It's probably different for different size. But now you got me curious. Like, yeah, over the last week or so, it's like 80 cents. So it is very little, but I appreciate that. Thank you. What's going on, M Dork? Good to see you, my friend. Hope the symphony's going well. Looks like you got some good interest in the Discord. Happy to see it. When I was young, I would stay up till like 2 a.m. watching the infomercials. Like, honestly, I did too. A little bit. Like, when I couldn't sleep, it was infomercials for a while, and then when I got to high school, then it was Comedy Central at like 2-3 in the morning when they would switch to some adult content. It was the time to do it whenever anyways, but yeah, but I just hate infomercials. Like, they're always so corny, so fake, and I was like, bro, this is not a problem that affects real people. Like, this, I don't care how like inconvenient it is. You're not gonna get me to buy I can't even think of a stupid product off the top of my head because I just repress the memories so much. Ads are nothing to me. I hear you. I fucking hate being advertised to, though. Like, irrationally hate being advertised to. I despise when my television turns on, my Fire Stick turns on, and immediately I'm bombarded with advertisements for shit that I'm never gonna watch or care about or interact with at all. It's just like, I hate that when I open my mailbox, something like 80% of it is literally garbage that I have to now deal with and throw away because some asshole wants to advertise to me. I hate that people walk up to my front door in the middle of my workday because my car is here because they're literally trying to sell shit to me. It's like, I hate our hyper consumerist society, which glorifies and normalizes constant sales. There is no peace. And that pisses me off. This is a whole other thing. I've kind of gone off on a rant here, but like, it's not okay. It's not normal. Like, leave me alone. Don't try and sell me shit. I'm just trying to live my life. Piss off with your commercials, with your advertisements, and just let me... Anyways, don't even get me started on fucking billboards, okay? I don't even know what I would say about billboards that's different from what I just said. But anyways, y'all know what I mean. Let's do, I'm not going to do that one co-crush. That was insane. Although I want to check them. It was 33, right? 32. 32. What the fuck? Honestly, I might have to bookmark that one for later because that's so absurd that it might be worth trying. Okay, let's do probably should trill. Work on trills. They've been sort of coming coming along. Especially the lower series. I find it annoying when I'm on my phone and I get an ad for an app that I already have. That's yeah. See, that one doesn't like make me mad as much as it's just I find it amusing because they are now spending their advertising dollars because they're just spreading out, they're casting a wide net, right? But you don't realize that I've already got the product. So you, as an advertiser, are being stupid and not reaching the demographic that you want to, i.e., people who don't currently have the app that you're advertising. Like that's just maybe it does piss me off. Maybe you're right. I don't know. Everything pisses me off nowadays. It's not. That's a whole other thing, whole other rant, whole other stream. If I'm being honest, because we are focused on music here. Too much. This dangerously close to social commentary, and that is not something I am qualified for, interested in, or anything else. I am not a. That's not a space I want to dive into. My thought is that with all the info in tech-to-tech communications, I think they should be able to tell that I already have the app and not give me the ad. Exactly, 100%, 100%. And that's what it's inefficient and it's ineffective. It's like it's your throat. It would make me more mad if it was like, well, no, yes, but no. I'm thinking in my head like. If I'm going back to my mailbox because I haven't checked my mail in probably 2 weeks now because all I get is garbage in my mailbox. And so I'm just thinking like if you were to physically send me an advertisement for something that I already have or use or own or whatever, that would piss me off even more than just like a digital ad, But even it's like I just don't understand why. Like surely you have a way to tell like I am a user. And unless you're advertising the microtransactions or the monetization of that app, that I understand, like to a degree. Like, hey, this person has Pokemon Go. We want them to buy, raid passes or whatever. But like, if it's just like, hey, download. I don't know what apps do I even have anymore. Like my tuner, or download Clash of Clans. I already have Clash of Clans. Download Pokemon TCG Pocket. I already have that. Download Leech. It's like, I did. I used to be on Pokemon Go back in the day. I don't think I've opened it up in like, it might be 4 or 5 years at this point. But I used to, for way longer than I'm proud to admit, I was a daily user from 2016 to probably 2021 or 2. I played that shit for a long time, like way longer than I ever should have. And Super Mario Run and occasionally Mario Kart Tour. Ooh, I've actually never played either of those. I've been looking for, like... The problem is, with what I'm about to say, I've been looking for a new game to play in my downtime. But the problem is that my downtime nowadays is like a couple of hours in the afternoon, a couple of hours in the morning, and that time is otherwise spent doing other things. So if I had a game, I would probably play a game and shirk other things that I need to get done. So it's like, I want another game because right now I have nothing to really like play. But I don't know. I don't know if I were to find something, then it's like, oh, well, now I'm like addicted to a thing. I have a very addictive gaming personality. Like I'll find Pokemon Go and play it for 8 years, even though there's actually no content to the game. It's just tap 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 swipe tap 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 swipe tap 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 swipe tap tap tap, and like, yeah, you could get good at throwing the balls, but even then, it's like, I don't know, gambling. Microtransactions. Anyways. I think it's a law of the universe that trills just work better between the hours of 3 to 5 p.m. I don't know what it is, what the science behind it is, but it sure feels that way. And it's probably, honestly, not even anything real. Just my perception. As it always seems to be. It's all in my head, y'all. As per usual. Oh, excuse me. Almost there. Went through a couple closets yesterday. Ended up with a 3-foot high pile of laundry. Holy moly! That's a lot of clothes. That's laundry to do. That's not like going through your closets for like a Goodwill or anything, right? Yo, what's up, Tapioca? Good morning to you, my friend. How are you, dude? What do I use to make the gold banner in the top left? It's a text box in OBS. So it's just a text box native within OBS black background, and yeah, nothing fancy, nothing special. Bro, what's up, dude? What's going on with you, my friend? Good to see you. Krishna. I'm gonna call you Krishna, because otherwise I'm not gonna pronounce it right. What's going on? Washing it all, someone was on the floor, can't tell what was clean or not. Yeah, I know how that goes. That's more than these past few months since my house has been in disarray with the remodel. That's kind of how it's been going with me. I'll do laundry and, forget to put some away or fold it and put it on the bed and not actually get to it, and then it'll end up on the floor, and then it's like some figuring out what's good, what's not. I do know that struggle. That is how it goes. You made some amazing clam chowder last night, bro! And you didn't bring enough to share? Cause damn, I love me some clam chowder. Holy moly, I gotta have now I really want some clam chowder. It's been way too long since I've had some clam chowder. It sounds amazing. I made a salmon chowder I guess it's a couple of months back at this point, but that was really good. We my girlfriend and I had some frozen salmon fillets, and I guess just like you would for a clam chowder, made a nice little cream-based potato and clam juice and kind of chowdery broth, some chunks of salmon in there. It was really good. Might have to do that again too. You always are able to show up and inspire me, Tapioca. Fucking love that. I need my metronome real quick. That was different. That just now was a different trill than I think I've ever done before. That one was just I didn't move, but my lips were, it was right, because what you want to do is straddle the line between the two partials, right? You want to be, you're trying to find the point between these two notes where they're right on the edge, and you're playing jump rope with them, right? I don't know that I've ever actually locked into what that is or felt like until just like it literally felt like I was just there and it was going, which was really fucking cool. There's something there. And I promise I've gone through puberty. Guys, what's going on? Oh my god. It's like right on the edge. It wants to so bad. Whatever, man. Get that out of here. Get that dang metronome out of here. We don't use a metronome around these here parts. That's not true. Always use a metronome. Do as I say, not as I sometimes do. I think I want to finish out. So the whole point of the stream today is playing some stuff that we haven't gotten to in a little bit. So we've done a lot of the cello suite, we've done a lot of the alto trombone concerto, we've done a lot of the tuba concerto. And those are wonderful pieces. Today's kind of a palate cleanser of a day. So I'm looking at some Kling etudes that we haven't done in a minute. Specifically ones that I haven't finished. Number 21 strikes me as one such because it has a cadenza written. It's already written out. It's just something that I'd have to work out and figure out and play. Is that the one that we want to do though? I think let's start it. Let's see. I hate the fact that I just jump around from piece to piece so much that I end up with so many half played etudes. But that is life as an ADHD musician. Buying music books that I've never actually played from, you know? That's the whole thing there. Have I seen the Twitch Pokemon community game? Not like a Twitch Plays. They're actually making one? Or is it a playthrough like Twitch Plays? Because I've seen a few things like that, but not anything recently or specific, if that's what you're referencing. Life as an ADHD musician, at least you don't have multiple instruments yet. I mean, I don't know why I always get this wrong. There are those three, and an electric drum set that's in a box. Not even in this room, not set up. And a piano, an electric piano that I'm going to be getting by the end of the summer. But every time you talk about a harmonica or something, I'm I inch closer to jumping off that ledge. So, you know. It's an on-screen interactive chat game. No, I don't think I have something that I could put in to my channel as an extension, and y'all could play Pokemon at the same. Is that real? Yo, forgot about the guitars. Yeah, I do too. It's okay. Come on, dude. Okay, all right. So now I'm 3 inches closer. 3 inches closer. I'm not gonna get. You know what? Actually, here's what I'll do. I'm gonna be in Costa Rica, and I'm gonna see if I can find a harmonica in Costa Rica. That would be a dope ass souvenir to bring back. I think I'm gonna try that. Might have to find some kind of music shop or something, but Pokemon pop up randomly and you can try and catch it. What? Are you serious? How have I never heard of this? Probably because I don't actually do anything to make the stream more engaging or anything. Twitch Pokemon community game. Oh shit. The link is purple. Oh my god, this is horrible. You have to, I just have to share my shame. The link is purple. Like, I've seen this before. I've looked into this before. That's okay. That sounds really cool. We'll see if we can integrate that. That'd be pretty sweet. I picked up someone else's guitar today and realized that my fingers were not the problem. My dad's guitar is just built different and so hard to play. That's unfortunate. Is it? I've had that experience on a couple, when I first got an acoustic guitar, the action on it was so high. Like, the strings were a good 1/4 inch at least off of the fretboard, and it was impossible to do them there. I got rid of that one, but the ones like that I have now are much better about that. But even still, my acoustics action, I feel like is higher than I would like it to be. I wonder if it's something like, because that's not necessarily the most difficult thing to do, or maybe, you know, restring it, or, you know, maybe there's a quick, fun, and easy sort of solution for that. Because yeah, I hate it when it's like just, because I have very small hands, relative, like comparatively speaking, so I have all the I need all the advantages I can get. High action strings are super tight. All steel. Genuinely hurts to play. I don't know how he does it. Well, have you got the calluses built up, right? So like the nerves in your fingers are deadened by this point. So like that goes a long way, especially when you're talking steel versus nylon strings. I've never really enjoyed playing on nylon strings just because I'd done it like once and I didn't enjoy it. But yeah, it's kind of one of those things. At some point, it's like, you know, just keep on practicing, get better at it, and keep improving. But sometimes if the, you know, action is super high, if the strings are old and like rusted out and all that, that's just, you're not going to be able to get a great sound out of that no matter how much you just like try and push through, right? But if it's something your dad's able to, you know, play noodle around like freaking Rodrigo y Gabriela, you know? I don't know why I thought of Rodrigo y Gabriela first off as a acoustic guitar, or guitar. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I just play a horn. I just toot. All right, let's see if we can do this. Nope. Nope, because I don't remember it. Okay. What piece is this? It sounds nice. This is a cling etude. It's from this book, Characteristic Etudes for Horn. I don't know if it's based off of anything. It's just number 21 here. Yeah, it's a good one. I love this. I love this etude, and hopefully it's not going to be that difficult to read the rest of it, because I've only read and played like half of it and then got bored and moved on to the next thing. So we'll see. That's right. That's right, as I remember trying to work this out and I think getting it and then immediately not playing this for like 2 months. So let's just write down real quick. Your F. E sharp is dumb and should not be written as such. Which is stupid because it actually does have a reason to be written as F sharp, but it just screws up my brain. Nope. Nope. There's no G sharp. That's not bad. And then comes the cadenza part, which is like, be back in about 5 minutes. Yo! Safe travels, Tapioca. And we eagerly await your return. Okay. No, because I need to write in the accidentals, because holy moly, these are awful. So you're sharp. You're flat. You're D sharp, C natural. This is really dumb. So G sharp, B natural, D natural, F natural, G sharp. This is nuts. I used to think it was crazy, but now I can see it's nuts. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. So not the worst thing in the world, because that's just chromatic down. But like, weird. Okay, so let's go and play from there, because that's the whole cadenza. That's all it is. That's the entire reason that I haven't finished playing this etude. That's all. So let's. The rest of it should just be, restatement of the beginning with a little sauce. And then we'll finish up that cadenza, and then we'll have the whole thing, and that's so exciting! It's up, yeah. There it is. Okay. So that's all it is. That's it. Super easy. I mean, not super easy, but like, no reason to not play it. Anyways, okay, so. Not bad, not bad. YouTube recommended me a song that I used to listen to so often, but I forgot about for a long time. Dude, I fucking love when that happens. Not like YouTube specifically, but I love rediscovering an old song, some kind of old favorite that you haven't thought about in a long time, and you're just like, damn, that still slaps, you know? And in fact, that happened to me just recently in the Discord. Don't know if you saw, but there's a new Dotti Freyr song. My Icelandic pronunciation is very bad, but I'm out and I want to go home. Great, absolute banger of a song. But it made me think of a song that I think I heard it in 2020 or 2021, whenever a previous Eurovision. And Think About Things by Dotti Freyr. And it was just like, it still fucking slaps. I love that feeling, dude. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, that was a good one. Yeah. Ow. All right. That's not bad. That's some good time spent on there. And now that, actually, hold on. I'm too eager to run away. Let's do through the cadenza one more time, just so that we don't completely, because already I know that I've forgotten it. So let's just, one more time, just while we're here. And then we'll move on, because the next one that I want to do, there's actually quite a few good candidates. There's Hunter's Moon, obviously one of the best pieces of all time. Not even hyperbole. Bagatelle, Neuraling's Bagatelle, which I really I'm intrigued by because I think my low register has gotten a lot better since then. Since the last time I've worked through this, looked at this. There's Monoceros, which honestly, I kind of just need to work with the last page or two because it's stopped. And that's something that I just really am not good with, is stopped horn. Stopped horn in a couple of these runs towards the end, but that would be a really, really good recital piece for an unaccompanied horn piece. But I'm getting distracted again. Almost like it's a theme or something. Okay. It's just D scale. There's C sharps, you stupid me. Yes. Whew. That's horrible. Horrible arpeggio. Do you eat tomato raw? Yes. I love tomatoes raw. I love them in a salad. I love them on a sandwich. I love them... I'd be lying if I said I never ate one like an apple. You know, tomatoes are awesome. I love a good tomato. Do you eat tomato raw? I will say one thing that helps tomatoes a lot, if you don't like them, a little sprinkling of salt. You always need to season your tomatoes. They can take a lot more salt than you think. A nice little bruschetta or caprese salad or something, depending on what you got on hand. Nice couple slices of tomatoes, sprinkle of salt, crack of fresh ground black pepper. Oh, my God, that's delicious. Absolutely phenomenal. But I like tomatoes. My youngest brother had a girlfriend one time who was actually allergic to tomatoes. So, you know, I get it. If you don't like them, if you're allergic, I'm doing that now, eating tomato raw, wholly chunky into my mouth. I love that. I love that for you. I do love a good tomato, dude. I really do. I'm glad you're Well, I don't want to assume, but it seems that you're enjoying the tomato. And that makes me happy. I do love tomatoes, though. I love to grow tomatoes. There's a really cool variety of tomato that's actually native to Florida. It's called an Everglades tomato, and they're really so like you have your cherry tomatoes, right? Cherry grape style tomatoes. They're about yay big. These are like currant size tomatoes, so they're even like a cherry is like this. Everglades tomatoes are like this, like super small, but they're so prolific. They're so good, and they grow like gangbusters during the hot and humid of the summertime. I've got a couple volunteer plants from last year when I actually planted them. I didn't plant any tomatoes this year, which is a first time in a couple of years that I haven't. But I have volunteers that are starting to put some fruit, and I'm very excited for that. Do you not eat tomatoes like apples, Tapioca? My mom would do that with red bell peppers. She would take them and just, you know? That I don't get. That I will never. And it's slightly psychotic to me. What's up, JL? Now for the big question, is tomato a fruit or a vegetable? The answer is yes. I understand where you're coming from. Botanically, it is a berry. It is a berry of the nightshade plant. I don't remember the scientific name for tomatoes, but it is botanically a berry. Culinarily, it is used more as a vegetable. The answer is yes. It can be, depending on who you ask and how pedantic you want to get, could be either. Could be neither. Could be both. Could be whatever you want it to be. Did you know that a banana is a berry as well? True story. True story. And something else. Because banana trees are not trees. That's the thing. A banana tree, I'm pretty sure, is actually just a grass, or closer to grass than it is an actual tree. It's crazy. It's weird. Look it up. I've got some really good bananas going out in my backyard right now, and my neighbor has like a whole, like our property line divider is just like a row of banana trees. It's really cool. They grow really good bananas over there. Strawberries aren't berries? Is that right? Because I was thinking strawberries are not, because isn't a berry, the seeds have to be on the inside? I was thinking strawberries were not, but I wasn't confident, so I didn't say anything. Taste is a veggie. Yes, 100%. I've never actually seen someone grow bananas before. Dude, it's so cool. Because well, okay, so banana trees are really awesome. I'm just gonna, because a banana tree, a plant, is 3 plants. So you have grandmother, mother, child. So grandmother is the older of the, 3, obviously, oldest generation, and it grows up and it fruits, right? It shoots out little pups rhizomatically, right? So they just go, and they whip, little pup banana offshoots up around. So the grandmother produces fruit, dies. So that's why then you have the mother, who will then become the next grandmother, and then child, and such. So it's always, you have 3 trees in a banana plant's life cycle. It's really interesting. Banana is more berry than strawberry. Yes. And as would tomato. As would be tomato. I used to not like bananas because of texture, but they're so delicious. Dude, I love bananas. And I am all right. I want to, I don't know if this is like worthy of a real poll. I don't even know if I can do a real poll on YouTube. But I would love to know, are y'all green banana or like yellow brown banana people? And I'm not going to say what I am, because I want y'all's opinions first. Actually embarrassed. Filipinos love bananas, and somehow I can't remember what the plant looks like. Yo, that's I mean, but if you don't like live around that, like I live in Florida and I literally have banana trees on my property. I go out driving and I can't, swing a shake and not stick at it, Um, isn't the Philippines or Southeast Asia where ketchup was invented, and the first ketchups that were invented were banana ketchups, right? Am I remembering this correctly? What happens after the grandchild dies? So they keep maturing. So the grandchild eventually becomes the grandmother and shoots off a mother. So that's one generation's snapshot. So grandmother dies, mother becomes grandmother, grandchild becomes, or child, whatever, becomes mother. Mother then shoots off another child, and so on and so forth. So as the grandmothers produce fruit, because bananas produce fruit and then die, the grandmother of them. So that gets to be chopped down. Then the mother becomes the fruiting one, and then and so on and so forth. So they just keep. I like them when they're on the cusp of being ripe, but like, how brown is that? How yellow is that? How green is that? So like shades of green and mostly yellow. It's often tempting because I gotta leave the bananas sometimes to make banana bread. I know that, but like I can't leave them that long because I'll get a bunch of 6 bananas, we'll say, and I'll eat 2 a day. As they're I am an early banana. I am a green, shades of green, mostly yellow is like perfect. Maybe a day before, a day after, depending on what I'm thinking of. But when they're too brown, I can still do them. But I'm not like the fully ripe banana is not my favorite thing, unless it's a banana bread, banana nut muffins, something where you need all those banana sugars and whatnot. But I buy them green and eat them green sometimes, but I prefer that sweet spot where it's turning yellow. Yeah, I think that's about right where I'm at as well. Right at the stem would still be a little green. Y'all are my people. Y'all are my people, dude. I tell you what, we are on the same wavelength. Okay, all right. I'm. It's pretty obvious. Ouch, motherfucker! Ow! Fuck, that hurts. I just rolled over my toe. Ow. God damn it. Oh, that hurts. Okay. I got too excited. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Ow. I knew it was coming too. I was rolling the chair back and I was like, oh, dang, there's a thing right there. Oh, my foot's right there. And then it was just like sharp, searing pain. Whew, okay. All right. Oh, goodness. When they said French horn was not a dangerous profession, I laughed at them. Little did they know. Ah! Okay. All right, let's play some Bagatelle. Fuck, that hurts. Oh, that's so dumb. Okay. All right. Excited thinking about grandma? Hey, watch it. This is a family-friendly stream. But also, depends on the grandma, I guess? I don't know. Grandmas can be pretty young. You can have a grandma in her, like, 30s. Grandmas can be sexy. I'm just saying, like, look, don't shoot the messenger. I can eat them when they're brown, but not too brown. Yeah. I've bitten into a few where they're fermented and taste like alcohol. That's yeah. I wouldn't, honestly, at that point, it would either go into my freezer or I'd just throw it out to my chickens. Like, I wouldn't even, if it's got some brown spots, I can do that. But any more where it's starting to get soft and stuff, that's not one that I'm going to eat just to eat. I'm going to use it in something at that point. Yeah. I know. Those little piggies do go to the market. They need to go to the freaking hospital. Get an ice pack. They're really, ooh. It's the big one, too. I guess that's better than if it was the little one, because the little one would just, like, fall off. Okay. Anyways. I need to work that out for sure. Yo, what's up, Dean? Dean Goldberry. I get it. I get it now that I say it. What's going on? Good to see you, my friend. Love the username. I'm not eating it if it has black spots. Like any at all. Any at even just like a couple 1, 2, 3, like just on the cusp of like 12 hours later it would have many black spots. But like at this particular slice of time, it's got a few black spots. Small ones. That's getting to the latest that I would. Because also the thing is the texture. I love the firmer texture of a banana. I don't really love a super mushy in my mouth banana. You know, that's just, the flavor is one thing, but it's not at the big black spots. I gotcha. Yeah, if it's too soft, then it becomes a texture thing more than a taste thing for me. My band's going to play the fourth movement of Holst's second suite in F for graduation. Yo! Congratulations. That's awesome. I don't think I know that one. At least off the top of my head. To the point it has become a pattern. Oh, so the spots are like spread throughout. I see what you're saying. What's up, E? I'm your dolphin noise. How long have you been playing? Today it's been hour and 15 or so. I've been otherwise just now it's been November, December to now, and then before that I took 15 years off, and then I started in like, you're actually not too far off. I think it was 2000, it was 6th grade. 2003? Was it? 2003. It was 2003. 2003 to 2011, which included my freshman year of college. And then I stopped for 15 years and picked it up just last winter. Popping out of here soon. Got to go to class in a bit. Yo, Tapioca. Have a great one, my friend. It's been wonderful to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good class, my friend. So yeah, this is kind of my relearning of French horn. Although at this point, I'm pretty sure I'm far better than I was even 15 years ago. I feel like I have much better fundamentals, technique, air, theoretical understanding. You know, all the things are starting to line up and click, I think, now, whereas 15 years ago, I'm pretty sure it really didn't. Yeah, it's fun. Where were we? Oh, yeah. I'll need to work on that scale. That's an A they really want to hear in an audition panel. Also, I'm just gonna flex since I don't see Professor around right now. I've been around since day one, dude. That I actually do think that's true. There's a few y'all have been here since literally day one of practice, and I am ever grateful for all of you, the OGs, my people. How much does that French horn cost? So it was a graduation present for me in 2010. It was bought off of my band director / French horn teacher. I don't remember how much that was, but we looked up this particular model. It's a Holton H179, and I want to say it was like nowadays prices, 15, 16 years after I bought mine used, or mine was bought used for me. But I think it was like $6,000, $6,500 maybe. Have you farted on stream while practicing the French horn, disguising as a horn sound? No, I have not ever farted on stream loud enough to, one, it would be picked up by the camera, and then tried to play it off as a French horn sound. That has not happened. In 135 days or so, 136 days, that has never happened. I have farted on stream before, but y'all have never heard it. You see a guy playing French horn on your recommended, and it just sticks with you. I'm glad it does. I kind of think it would for me too, but I think we might be in the minority there. I don't know that, or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it's true. So you have, I have farted on stream before, but not to where the mic picks it up. It's silent shit, dude. It's not, I'm not out here ripping like, you know. It's a soft, cushioned chair, enough escape vectors for stuff to, you know, get out of there. And like, what do you care? You don't have smell-o-vision. Do you ever fart while watching me stream? And then, you know, to think about whether or not you have to type that in chat? It's the same, you know, it goes both ways on either sides of the camera. I'm just saying. All right, see you, Tapioca. Later, my dude. Have a great rest of your day. Have a wonderful class. I don't even know how this got in my feed. I've never even touched French horn. Well, maybe you should, first off. But also, I'm so glad you are here. Welcome. yeah, we kind of got derailed here. Let's let's go back to Bagatelle here. I just can't blast it. So I need to be softer in the lead up. That's what it is. Not bad. Yo, what's up, Javier? Apologies, I don't speak Spanish, but great to see you. So as soon as it doesn't know anything about French horn, you sound great. Hey, appreciate that. Javier said you gain nothing by playing it fast. Look at it slowly first. Okay, I appreciate that a lot less, Javier. This is my practice time. I know this piece. I am refamiliarizing myself with it. Kindly don't tell me how to do my practice. Thank you. It's the same kind of thing as backseating. Not great unless specifically asked for. I will ask for your opinions if I care for them. Right now I don't. Appreciate it. Okay. Where were we? Oh yeah. I just forget. I haven't played this in like a few weeks, maybe even months at this point. What piece is this? This is called Bagatelle by Herman Neuling. Herman Neuling, Bagatelle. There's a really, really good recording by Denise Tryon on her album So Low, I believe. It's a low horn piece specifically, and it's really, really hard because this is not a register that most horn players develop a very, very, very strong sound in. To low horn playing is a bit of a specialized thing that I'm trying to sort of break into that niche and be like a low horn. Like I would love to do that, you know? That would be so cool. Because also it's like breath wise, it's pretty strenuous. Because there's a lot of air that goes into those really, really low notes. But like compared to playing first principle, you know, on high parts, I would much rather play low all day than play high all day. But that's just me. Because you can kind of beat up your face down low and still be ready to go for a little bit more. Whereas high, once you're done, it's like you're done. So like whenever I'm playing just normally or up high and I get tired, what I will do is I'll break out bagatelle here. I'll break out. I have a tuba concerto that I'm working on. I've got a the Bach cello suites, really low stuff, really good for sort of counterbalancing the high playing. So having a good low register, helps all registers. Anyways. Y'all know what I'm saying by this point. All right, let's remember this. I need to write these out because I'm just not used to, because it's my bass clef reading also is like really bad. Even still, I've been playing the cello suite and the tuba concerto all in bass clef, transposed because they're horn in C, not horn in F. So now I look at actual bass clef stuff and it's like, what even are these notes? I know what they are, horn in C, but not horn in F, which is a whole other thing, because that's just a D. No, that's an F. Yes, F. F, D, C, B, A, G. And it goes down to the G. Yes. Okay. I don't recall farting while watching your stream, but I'm laying naked right now because it's damn hot. Huh. I'm so glad you shared that with me. Thank you for that. I didn't know French horn also used several clefs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Even, I mean, the very first couple of measures here. Ba-ba, ba-da-ba-da, bam-ba-dam. You switch back and forth so seamlessly and easily. You're supposed to like look at this shit within the same measure, or I guess it's across the bar line, but it's yeah. There's a lot of subtle techniques like that, like bass clef and transposition and lip trills and right hand technique to all this mess. There's a lot that goes into it, and it's fun. It's really cool. There's some things in life that should remain unsaid. Some things, yes. As to whether or not that was one of those things, y'all can debate amongst yourselves. I know where I stand on it, but I don't want to taint your debate. So engage in spirited, free, and open debate, or whatever. I don't know. Excuse me. It was a very good joke. It was a very good joke. I thought it was hilarious For me personally. I saw no problems with it. Because that is the crux of humor. It's something that it's like unexpected, and you know, mostly the unexpected bit for me. I'm like, yeah, huh, that's weird, that's crazy. He's so silly, like, you know, and then that makes me chuckle. I like that. What's up, Flying Marcos? What's going on with you, my friend? How you doing? We're working through Neuling's Bagatelle, if you're familiar. Partially experimental, just trying to see how far you can push the envelope in this channel. And I see you. I see you there. I'm gonna have to keep a close eye watching your ass. Not like literally your ass, because as we've established, yeah, anyways, not to get back into it. Okay. That wasn't right, though. Usually when I study the French horn, I put my stand way higher for better posture and for better airflow. I get you. Yeah, sure. Like, don't tell me how to run my practice. We just had this thing. Like, come on. My stand is the proper thing. I am doing what I need to. Come on. Don't backseat a streamer unless they ask for it. It's music, it's a game, it's whatever. Don't come in and like try and fucking... It's really goddamn annoying. And this is now the second time this happened. Today, after not happening literally ever. Ever. So don't fucking do that. Come on. I don't give a shit what you do. I'm doing my thing. You can hang out if you want to, but don't tell me what to do. And now I'm not even getting the fucking fingers right. Anyways. So I'm also trying to work. I'm doing a different shift to my low register, which is different from the last time I played this. So all these super low notes are I have to play them differently than my muscle memory for this, which is really, really difficult. Oh, where can I even breathe in there? Probably at the top. Let's try doing a big one here. And we shall see. I don't know what to do with this cable. All right. That's not a bad spot. That was not bad. That felt better now that I actually took the breaths that I was supposed to. Because that's the thing. My problem that I know for being the player is that I don't take deep breaths enough. It's not a position of where my stand is. It's just that I am not in the muscle memory of taking deep breaths. That is the issue, not the height of my stand. So your suggestions are not helpful because you don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know why I'm fixated, but like, it's really goddamn annoying. Anyways, all right. Oh, I actually don't think I've read the last bit of this piece. But do I want to? I do want to do the octave jumps. Maybe not the everything, because I also just don't know what it is. Anyways. Are you easily bored when you practice the French horn alone? Not really. So if I'm not streaming, I have the TV on, and I'll just be like I'll put YouTube videos on and just have something going on that I can ignore so that I can focus on the playing, because I tend to focus better if there's something that my brain can like shut out. I can focus on this. So like I'll have not music, but when I used to be a CPA, and I would work on tax returns and stuff, and I would have music going on, and I would just zone out for hours and hours, going through my thing. I don't even know what's going in my ears, but it's something that I can tune out. I have to give myself something to specifically tune out. And so that's what I do off stream. I'll put the TV on and ignore it. Or, if I'm taking a break like now, I don't have chat to talk to. So I'll just, watch a minute or two of whatever YouTube video is on. And yeah, so it's not that bad. We're the thing you use to shut out. No, even though I did just say that. No, y'all are the helpful distraction for when I'm taking a minute away from actually playing. Y'all help me to pace my practice well so that I don't just blow my face off in the first half an hour and then I end up overly fatigued. That's your role, chat, and you do a wonderful job at it. Horn is the best instrument. Yo, what's up, Vex the Real One, or Vex Theory Alone? I agree. Welcome. Happy to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hoping you're having a good week. Good hump day. Whew, okay, let's see. This is not going to be pretty. That's not right. Actually, that's not too bad. Homepage sent me over here somehow. Have fun with practice, bro. Dude, good to see you, my friend. How long do you practice if not on stream? 2 hours. So yeah, that's an excellent question. My practice routine is broken up into 3 practice sessions a day. So like, for example, today, I woke up around 6:30. I brushed my teeth, and by 6:45 I was playing. And I go from about 6:45 to 8, hour and 15, hour 30, depending on the day. Then I'll do 10:30 to 1. So I warm up for a half an hour before starting stream, and then streams 11 to 1. So another 2 to 2.5 hours there. And then I have my third practice from about 3 to 5. Another, that's kind of just leave it out all on the field kind of a thing. So like yesterday, I was feeling particularly drained and tired. I only got 4 hours total of practice. Some days I go closer to 6. Most days I aim for about 5. That seems to be a good number to aim for. Right now, for example, we're at 3, and this is why I keep my tuner here, but 3 hours 41 is about where we're at here. So yeah. Can't afford to buy it, but I've applied for art school, which would let me borrow one. Till then, I made a homemade one from plastic tubes. Dude, that is very enterprising and inventive of you. I was actually contemplating doing the same thing, because I made I got some tubing for a buzz pipe a couple of weeks back, and I have a lot of leftover pipe, and I think with the tubing that I have and just like a funnel or something, I could make some kind of a natural horn. That's something I've been kicking around. Yeah, you can. It's what do you need? Like 14 feet of tubing and then a bell at the end, right? So like you could literally take a garden hose, shove a mouthpiece in there, and put a funnel at the end as your bell, and you would get some kind of a horn. It'd be pretty nifty. I've seen some people do stuff like that, and as a practice aid, like because I'm going to Costa Rica for a week soon, and all I'm going to have is my mouthpiece and a buzz pipe. So that's going to be a fun week. But unironically, it's going to be a very fun week. What drives this sort of determination? Well, I'm insane. There's that. I'm not like, I don't have a normal brain. This is like, I honestly don't even know. All right. Quick overview just of background, right? So when I dropped out of the music program after my freshman year, I went and did accounting and, finance, whatever. And, I always had in the back of my mind the daydream, one day I'm going to go back and I'm going to finish my music career or music degree. And, hopefully maybe I'll be able to have a music career as a career change. And so it took me a few years, but now it took me a few years to realize ever since quitting my tax career, but like, this is the time for that. This is my daydream literally coming true. And once I had that realization, I'm like, damn, this, I can treat this as my day job. Hopefully one day it'll become my day job, and like, boom, so that's kind of the mindset thought process right now is like, I want to ultimately become employed, good enough to be employable in a professional setting. So like, gotta act the part, dress for the job you want or whatever, which is not in my literally pajamas, Will you stream in Costa Rica? No, unfortunately not. There's going to be a week without streams next week. Yeah, none abroad, unfortunately, because it's relaxation time. I've seen people make it from a single 4-meter hose, but that's not good enough for me. So I bought several tubes with different diameters and glued them together to simulate the conical board. Yo, really? Holy cow, that's awesome. And do they seam well together? Because like, this is a gradual expansion. What do you do for like for the seams? Do you just like, is it like a stepwise, like it's this for a little bit and then it jumps up a little and then jumps up a little bit more? Or did you have a way to like flare it at all? So, right. So like a natural horn. So for example, one of the warm-ups I do is just doing the harmonic series. It's what you would be able to do on that sort of horn without any valves would be and those would be the notes that you have access to. Now that's where you get into the right hand stuff, because with a good enough bell, and if the natural horn is calibrated, I guess, appropriately, you could do things like the intro to Villanelle, which is another old favorite that I think is warrants, now that we're segueing into other things that we haven't played in a while. The entire first page of Villanelle is played without valves. It's really fun. I forget exactly where my hand is supposed to be, but it's crazy. So much that you can do just without using the valves. The valves are there just as a crutch, to be honest. Glad to be part of that change, though being only an audience. I'm so glad that y'all are here. Sincerely, y'all make, and this is what I say. you guys in chat make this my favorite practice of the day. Like, this is so much more fun than just like being here by myself in an empty room, you know, with YouTube going. Like, no shot, man. No shot. I'm so thankful for y'all. Looking up DIY French horn introduced me to something I never even thought about. Hell yeah, dude. I always heated the smaller end of the connection, stretched it out. Okay, so you do flare a little. That's really interesting. I had never even thought of trying to actually expand up the diameter of the tubing. That's so cool. Any opinion on French horn in an orchestral setting? I mean, I'm for it. Not really sure what that question, like that's literally the job I want. So yes, I'm all in favor. I think more people should write pieces that feature 8 horns plus a Wagner tuba section. So like we'll call it 12 hornists for every symphony. I think would be I think the world would be a much better place. Of course, then you'd have to find people willing to play Wagner tubas outside of the regular horn section. So, you take the good with the bad, I suppose. Which I don't even. This is like stolen false valor because I've never actually played a Wagner tuba. I've heard people don't enjoy it as much as horn, but I don't have any experience with it. Play Glier! Dude, I wish I could play Glier. I've never actually tried to work on Glier. I might... I don't know. I don't love Glier as much as I love Bagatelle. The Haydn, Strauss 2. There's a lot that are on my list over Glier. I recognize the importance of it as a standard horn piece, but it's not my favorite. Have you ever done any mellow action? I sure have. As a matter of fact, I wonder if I have this picture still around. I was actually, believe it or not, when I was in high school, I was an All-American mellophone player. I know I have this picture saved somewhere. No, I sure don't either. What? Well, anyways, yes, I was a part of the 2010 U.S. Army All-American Marching Band. It was a hell of an experience. It was a lot of fun. The best marching band experience that I've ever had. Very similar, I assume, to like DCI. Never really did drum corps or anything. Never really wanted to, because like marching is fine and mellophone is. I just really hate the mellophone as an instrument. I would much rather spend my time playing a horn. The marching is fun though. Gotta say, it sounds nearly identical to a real horn, just a little mellower because of the plastic tubes. Sure, that makes sense. Dude, like, it's really got a good tone and timbre? Now you got me thinking about, like, could I DIY, like, a travel setup? Not in time for my Costa Rica trip, obviously, but, like, maybe. No, surely not. I wonder, would you be able to get... like is your bell, you have a bell, right? Like a plastic, or do you have a bell that's like a tin funnel or like a metallic funnel? I wonder how much that would have, if that would have an effect on the timbre with the pipes being plastic or vinyl or whatever, Fun to think about. What were we even playing? There's 5 minutes left to practice. 5 minutes left to practice. You know what? Here's what we'll do. With 5 minutes left to practice, I want to play y'all something Where did I put it? I didn't take it out of my bag. That is my bag, baby. Wait, yes I did? Yes I did? Where is my music, please? Am I going insane? Yes, I am. Okay. This is a tuba concerto. Second movement. By Ralph Vaughan Williams. And it is absolutely gorgeous. Do you think lacquer affects the French horn? I've heard it does. I know the metal type and the metal coating type matters. So like yellow brass is going to sound different from silver or nickel, which is going to sound different from rose gold. They're going to have slightly different timbres. And I've heard that lacquer can affect the tone, but I don't know, because mine is obviously lacquered, and I've never done a one-to-one comparison. I have a bell that I made from thin aluminum cut from soda cans. Dude, that's legit, man. Holy cow, that's so cool. I didn't even think about like cutting up like cans and fashioning a bell. I was just thinking like take a funnel already made, shove it at the end of the tubing, and like bada bing bada boom. That's, man, you're blowing my mind right here, I tell you. All right, this is the Romanza from Ralph Vaughan Williams' Tuba Concerto in F minor. Nice little warm down piece. I'm forgetting my fingerings, like, so weird. I don't forget my fingerings. Yeah, dude, I honestly, I don't plug my Discord too much around here, but I do, yes, I was just about to say, I would love to see that. That would be so freaking cool. And inspiration, dude, we might have an army of DIY homemade horns coming up here in a little bit. Because that sounds like so much fun. Excuse me. It says unable to accept invite. Let me... Oh, I think I know why. 1 second. My apologies. I keep forgetting to update the Discord link. Let me do that. That should be the good one, and I need to update it on YouTube. I know I've done it on Twitch, and it's been, you know, apologies for that. Hopefully that works. Is everyone from America? I'm from Florida. Florida, USA. Can't speak for anyone else. Feel free if you would like. You're under no obligation, but we do have people coming in from all over the place. I know people stop in from India, from Europe, from the Middle East, from other people, from other places in the world. Still says, huh? Well, I don't know why that would be. Let me see if I can get a new code, maybe. I thought that was the right one. And invite. Never expire, no limit. All right. Let's try that one, hopefully. Your link will never expire. Okay, it says the link will never expire. Huh. No one's under obligation. It's a voluntary opt-in sort of a situation. Not exactly as delicate as I would have liked there towards the end, but and it a bit rough, you know. For the first time playing it, normally I, you know, play this for half an hour because it's just so much fun and I just keep doing it. But yeah, that's okay. That's not the best performance, but we got there in the end. Works on my phone, just not on the computer. Dude, that's so weird. I wonder why. I don't know. Ooh, okay, here we go. I think I just got a notification on my phone. Appreciate that, Vex. Unfortunately, I do have to get going because it is lunchtime, the end of practice time. Yo, Runek! Good to see you, my friend. You're here just in time for the end. Unfortunately. Yeah, this is the... Oh, goodness, this is the goodbye. I'll, yeah, if it doesn't show up on it, I'll put it in the music channel, or we'll get that somewhere on the Discord. But yeah, we definitely gotta see this thing. Join the Discord, you get to see a DIY made French horn. It's really freaking cool. Shameless plug. It was great chatting with all of you. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. I appreciate you so much. I know I'm gonna like it. Dude, you're blowing my mind. Like, sincerely, you just like made a horn. What? That's so fucking cool, dude. Oh, you're so fucking cool. All y'all are like, sincerely, I wish I could be as cool as you guys. But it's humbling and flattering that y'all have chosen to spend some time with me. So on that note, I will see y'all tomorrow. Thursday. Tomorrow is Thursday. Yes, we will have stream tomorrow. Friday is iffy because it'll be the last day before I head out. One of the last days before I head out. So we might not Friday, but tomorrow for sure. Hope to see y'all then. Bye, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. See ya.